Well, folks, I said I'll pop on. I hope everyone can hear me perfect as well. Let me know with the sound if the sound is okay. Big results, big 3 points. We all should be happy going into the international break. So let me know what the sound is like. 1 second. Hope everyone can hear me all right. Let's see now. Wait for the numbers to kick in. Hope you're well, whoever that is tuning in. A few people popping in now in a second. Get you a view on the game as well. Absolutely brilliant. Look, we were favourites to win today. Wasn't a strong in the park in the first half of the game. I thought we were quite poor, but second half I thought we played really well. Nicholas Cohn was outstanding yet again today. This week has just been a remarkable week for him. And the player, we brought in January, but we need to get him on a better pay deal because teams are going to be sniffing around in January, and I don't blame them. There's talks of Brentford looking at him as well, talks to West Ham, but let me know what the sound's like on my side if you can all hear me okay. I'm just connected to the laptop, so Adamita didn't have the greatest game, but look at it's 3 massive points. You can't always play the most, fancy football, but it's in the bag. The only thing that's annoying me is international break, which is going to kill the momentum. But 3 big points. Look at Liam Scales and Austin Trusty at the back were remarkable. But the performance of the day has to go to Kasper Schmeichel. Kasper Schmeichel pulled off some remarkable saves today. Some remarkable saves. That's the first time we worn that goalkeeper green kit this season. And, difficult pitch, difficult opponents. They were organised well and they had chances. And look, I don't know if was it a save onto the post in the first half. It looked like it clipped onto the post because the way Kasper Schmeichel got up and started celebrating, it looked like he got a tip onto it. Could be wrong. Could be completely wrong. We're blessed as well. Some people were raising the eyebrows in the second half saying, was it a red card for Rio Atate? It looked like he pulled out at the tackle. Yeah, he did make contact on the shin to the opposition player, but definitely wasn't a red card in my eyes. Definitely not. I like this keeper as well, to be honest. I think he's been outstanding. I boast about when we were linked with him, and he is the real deal. His distribution of the ball came back to him, done a bit of skill the player, but just the experience there. I thought Alistair Johnson played well right back. I know he got subbed and Ralston came on. I thought Greg Taylor was pretty average today, to be honest with you. Callum McGregor, obviously, that's his fourth goal this season. Is his fourth goal? But cracking goal. Looked like it was going in for the cross. Looked like Ida was going to get a bit of a connection, but the keeper was just left looking, and what can you say? And loved the yellow top again. Looking forward to seeing the third top on the pitch. That's if we wear it, to be honest with you. Then don't know if we're going to be wearing it anytime soon, to be honest. It'd be nice to wear it. There's no point of us bringing out merchandise if we're never going to wear it, Noel says plastic pitches shouldn't be used in this day and age. The balls even bounce or travel. Well, the most important thing is that pitch won't be that type of surface next season. That's going to be gone in the league next season. So Kilmarnock won't get relegated. They have a decent team, they have a decent coach, so they should be pushing for top six. But Coyle came on, try to dictate the game up front, try to get through there, but this wasn't for the game for him. I thought we were very bland in our play today, to be honest with you, folks. Like at times I'm looking at him like, are we ever going to score? You ever going to score? But Nicholas Cohn, my God, that goal. It kind of remind me of like a Mo Salah finish, the way he got himself up the flank. And look, it's a assist for Alistair Johnson as well. The way he got himself through, cut through, and hit with his left foot into the far corner. Lovely finish. And I think it's 10 goals and 11 assists for Nicholas Kunz so far for the season. And look, you never know. He might get 20 goals at this rate. Lots of football to be played. We still have the Champions League. We have the League Cup, still one more game left in the League Cup, which is the final. We have the Scottish Cup to contend as well. A lot of football, folks. A lot of football. We're a tour through the season already. It's mad to think. It is mad to think so far. 12 people tuning in. No one should be asked to play on such pitches. But look, it is what it is. It's approved by the Scottish Football Associations. It's approved that it's a surface that they can play on. And we suck it up, and look, we won league titles on that surface. I know we've got players injured as well, and it can be a nightmare, but we've won league titles like last season. You know, like you go back to Tom Rogic scoring there in 2016. I'm going back to 2012. I don't know. I don't know if it was a plastic pitch back in 2012 when we hammered Kilmarnock to win the league title then. But it's a comprehensive result today. Yes, it's going to be a bit of a killer on the channel and for Celtic fans over the next week and a half with the international football on. But it's good to see that Luke McCowan also came on, and you know, we tried to have a chance on target, but wasn't meant to be. And sometimes your strikers don't score, and it's a bit of a team collective. And if Nicholas Kunn is banging in goals and like that, we're on to big things with this guy. He's just getting better and better at each game. You could see, like, even from like League Cup last week, smashing goals in against Aberdeen, doing it in the Champions League. There felt like in the first half there was a bit of a European hangover, but got the job done. I know a lot of people are just not happy in the comments about the plastic pitch, but as I said, we just suck it up. We have another fixture there this coming season. Well, in the second half of the season, and then we'll take it from there. Well, Kilmarnock are a good side. You know, they had their chances today, but big Kasper, the Great Dane, pulling off some saves. You could see the passion as well at full time. Chris Boyd, he's just losing it. Like, yeah, he's praising Celtic players, but you can hear it in his voice that he's really fed up that Celtic are muds ahead of Rangers. You know, well, I'm on. What score is the Rangers game? The Sefco game. What are you winning last? 1-0 they're winning. Dessler scored the 6th minute for them. Let's just check now. So where's everyone tuning in for? I really appreciate you watching the stream tonight as well. As I said, I just said I'd pop on for a couple of minutes before I head back to Glasgow to the airport. So why not? Why not? They are dangerous. The pitches are completely dangerous. You know, wrong tackle, jumping up high for that, landing wrong, that's a career ender, you know. And the chances getting ruining your career in them pitches are worse than it is on grass. It wasn't the most free-flowing football today. I wasn't. I felt like we should have tested the keeper for more from outside the box. But, you know, McCrory pulled off some decent saves for them today as well. We did have our chances in the second half. There could have been 3 or 4. Thought Maeda was a well off it. You know, we work rate, yeah, you ran up the flanks, but just couldn't get in the right positions in the right places to dictate the game. And I'm not going to be hard on Maeda because I think Maeda is an absolute star for Celtic since he came in the door back in New Year's Eve 2021. It's mad to think. How's it going, Joe? Hope you're well. Hell, Keith might be improved, but in the right league, it'll look like a nice rink. Killie had a lot of chances. But this is what I was watching. I was thinking to myself, Kilmarnock are well used to playing on this pitch. They're well used to playing their style of football and dictating the game, regardless if it's against the champions or not. They can't dictate the games at times. But, you know, I think we had enough just to break down a lot of the play. I thought the defence, yes, it was a clean sheet, and it's a bit ridiculous that Austin Trusty got a yellow card at the end for literally bumping into chat. Well, obviously having a bit of a disagreement with the opposition player, the way he fouled Schmeichel. But Trusty done well. Scales done well. really well. That's it. I just want to know in the comments what would, if you were to put a price tag on Nicholas Cohn right now, what is he worth? I think he's a 25 million player easily. I think this guy is getting strength to strength, and the outside world might turn around and say, "Ah, he's playing in the Scottish League," but he's proven it against a team in the Bundesliga who are second place in the league, who he came through their youth academy. Obviously, went off to Ajax and Bayern Munich, and then Rapid Vienna. But we've got a star here. We really do got a star. Yeah, he should have been. Donnelly should have been. To be honest, it should have been a red card from the way he went in on him. And I thought Nick Welch. I thought some of the decisions were poor refereeing today by Nick Welch. But are we surprised? Obviously, it went back to when the Tate done that foul towards the end. Don Robertson was like, "Look, let's take time out for a minute. We want to analyze this in the VAR room." And there was a little bit of anxiety there, like, oh, are they going to give him they're going to give a Tate the red? But looking at it, it was never a red. It was he was a bit high on the studs on the shin, but it didn't go in with force. There was no force at all. I've seen worse tackles than that, and not even being sent off. So yeah. So 11 tuning in. I really appreciate you tuning in tonight, folks. As I said I pop on. I usually don't get on for live reactions too much, especially when I'm back in Dublin visiting the family. So I pop on for a few minutes. But we definitely need to. I still believe that we should be adding a bit of firepower in January regards to striking options. I just think, Ida, he was in and out of it today, but he didn't do enough to test the keeper. He got the ball, tried to take around the keeper, and his touch wasn't great. And Chris Sutton did to say, and there was too much, tried too much on that touch to take around the keeper. But it'd be good for him to go away with Ireland, even though Ireland are not playing great football. It'd be good for him to go away and, get the graft in, and hope he can get his confidence up, because it's like being a 6 out of 10 for Adamita so far this season. And I know he hasn't had many starts compared to Kyogo, and he's came off the bench and stuff like that. But I just like to see more from Adamita, especially with the price tag as well. Look, players take time to settle, but he knows the stakes of playing for Celtic, and hopefully he can come back from the international break. And you never know, he might score the winner at Tynecastle, because that's our next game under the lights. Tynecastle in the international break. Interesting to see. Look, Hearts are struggling. We should be beating a team like Hearts, definitely. Well done, I'm from Dublin too. Your comment, let me to come on. Well, thank you very much. Thanks very much, Dermot. It's good to see that there's dubs tuning in as well. What I call it, this typical book and so-called players will be later suspended in the season. What about Liam Killie player should have been sent off? 100%. That was a vicious elbow. But this is the thing. You're going to look at this situation where I know they do that show, the referees at the end of each month, Willie Collins does be on it and stuff like that. But not every referee in VAR are meant to can't get every decision right. But sometimes, especially playing on a pitch like that, going up with high elbows and all, like it's a joke. You look what happened with Edith being obviously busted up, his nose busted up and stuff like that, and there's 4 minutes at a time. But it's just typical. The referees just need to step up and play. Eden needs game time every week. He's getting better as he plays regular. I hope so. I really do. As I said, I was delighted that we got him on a permanent deal. I just felt like it was a lot of money for Adam Ida. I just felt like Norwich dictated we should have done the business early with him, but he has scored a few goals this season, and he's working under a really good manager. He's working with a good team, and the goals are shared out between the whole squad. But it'll take time, and that's not me criticising Adam Ida. I just think it's just been a slow start to his Celtic career on a permanent basis. And look, Kyogo is a class act. Really is a class act. And the only problem about Kyogo is he doesn't score many goals away from home in domestic football, and that's something that we need to work on. I still believe we should go out in the window, and there's money there to go out in the window in January and strengthen in the striking department. I know my aide is a third choice striker, but I like to keep my eye on the left flank as well. And that's not me being for spoiled. It's just looking at so far. We're into November. We'd like to see a 9 million striker start getting more goals. We should be the likes of Kyogo or Ida should be up there and top goal scorer, pushing for that golden boot, especially when you're playing for the best team in Scotland as well. It'll take time. There's a lot of football to be played, folks. I'm not getting ahead of myself, but I just like to see us strengthen. Most squads do need to strengthen. But I thought Taylor was pretty average today. Pretty average. Look, he's playing against a decent physical team, Kilmarnock, and chance upon chance they had against us. But it is. I'm going to stay on for another 5 minutes and I'm going to jump off. Ida needs to get more game time. Well, that's it. Kilmarnock, you never see Kilmarnock getting sent off, to be honest, against Celtic. You never see it happening. But we played 11v11 for the 90-odd minutes and we got the 3 points and a bit of magic from Nicholas Cohen. A lovely was meant to be a cross, but was it meant to be a cross? Did Callum mean it? I haven't seen the interview of Callum McGregor, but look at the ball went in the back of the net, and that's the most important thing. Yeah, but that's Nick Walsh. I think Nick Walsh needs to be audited better as a referee. I've said this so many times, and that's what me with the green tilts on. Any game I've watched with Nick Walsh, he's not at the full races. Even the Scottish Cup final, Celtic and Rangers, he just was not at the races. I know there's worse referees in Scottish football. We won't say the names, but we all know there needs to be a massive shake-up. I know they've brought in different people in the background and stuff, but there needs to be a shake-up. It's just the way it is. I know some opposition teams or people that don't support Celtic say that we have this conspiracy that the referees are out to get us. The referees are out to get us. I honestly think that the referees are against Celtic majority of the time. I really do believe they're against Celtic. It's just the pressure that they get put on the other teams. And if they award Celtic so many decisions, you get the opposition teams like, oh, typical, giving Celtic this, giving Celtic that. We'll see what happens. It's an absolute joke. As I said, it should have been down to 10 men. Some people are saying should have been down to 9 men, with Donnelly doing with that tackle on Schmeichel and then the elbow as well from the other Killie player. It wasn't going to be a stroll in the park today, folks. It was never going to be a stroll in the park for Celtic today against Kilmarnock on that pitch. But you can't complain, We've got the 3 points. Slow football at times, but you got to think about as well. Look at the amount of energy that we used against Red Bull on Tuesday night. Remarkable stuff. Absolutely remarkable stuff. Good. It was good to see. Good to see the way we turned up the Champions League, and even people might say it was a European hangover today. We were a bit slow and sloppy in the first half, but kicked in the second half, and Kuhn will be in that Germany squad by March. I honestly believe he keeps going with the way he's going, folks. It'd be mad for the Germany manager not to look at Nicholas Kuhn, because there's Champions League football behind his belt as well, but goals like that against a Bundesliga side, I'm sure he's been in the Germany's manager's head at least a consider. We won't care about we play today in June. What do you mean by that? In June? Okay. Well, at the end of the season, we're hoping we'll have a treble. I know it's a lot of football we played, and let's see what happens. Well, look, folks, I'm going to jump off anyways. It's good chatting to you all. Probably try to get a proper podcast in tomorrow. I just feel like I'm a bit under pressure today with timing and stuff. So I'm going to jump off. Do subscribe to the channel all day. Kasper Schmeichel was the man of the match, and then Nicholas Cohen was outstanding. And great to see leadership from Callum McGregor again, scoring a goal, providing a team, another 3 points. And look, it's another box ticked, another 3 points done. Joined top of Aberdeen. We look at Aberdeen are keeping us on our toes, and I'll be back tomorrow night for a proper chat, which is properly what I feel like I'm now under a bit of pressure with times and stuff like that. So speeches all soon, folks. Have a good one. Just remember champions, and try not to dwell on the international break too much. I'll try to get a bit of content on the channel over the next couple of days. I'll try to scoop out some stuff. So, Salon, speeches all soon. Take care. Hell.